Hello friends of the Northern Entertainment and welcome to another first look video. For the next 20 to 30 minutes we are going to have a first look at this game here. It's called Conworld and it has nothing to do with con artists or anything of the like. No, it is all about construction, as you can see here on the background image. You might at this point think, but we do have construction simulator. Yes, we do, but we also have train simulator and we have trains a new era. So just because we have one thing and it is good doesn't mean there could be not another thing and that could be just as good. But I will say one thing here right now, and it's a disclaimer. There's going to be a change on my channel. I will talk about it a little more in the Coffee with the Northerns in terms of what a first look is and what a preview slash a review is gonna be. Previews are still gonna be somewhat unscripted. However, a review from now on is going to be scripted in so far that there will be a certain order of things that I look at the game. I will record after the fact. The audio will be recorded after I recorded the visual or the video part. It's going to be very concise. It's not going to be probably more than 10-15 minutes. If you want the raw emotions of me playing a game for the first time, then you want to look at the first look, because the first look is not going to be scripted in the first look games or in the first look videos. There's me gonna be playing the game and recording the audio as it happens. You will see my emotions, or well, people say I don't have emotions, which hurts my feelings, but all joking aside, you will see my emotions as I play the game. It will be raw and for the most part uncut, but previews will be a little bit more professional in the future, I think. That is just the way I have to go. I feel that's the way I have to go. And yeah, so without further ado, without me babbling along here anymore, let's get into the game. As you can see here, this is where we're gonna choose a server. Unfortunately, so far, I have yet to find anybody else playing this game but me. Maybe this will change after this video, we'll see. But let's start here with a family home. Build a prefab family home, mount concrete walls, stairs, prefab slabs and reinforcement using the Centerboard cranes. After pouring the slab, you can mount the roof framework and the roofing parts. Click continue to start the game. Now we're not gonna mount the complete house. I'm gonna jump a little bit around. I want to show you guys different aspects of the game in this 20 to 30 minute video. So as I said, we'll see. We're gonna start here with the family home, however. I'm gonna go on continue. And as you can see, it's loading the level, which is fairly quick. However, it's gonna take... Nah, well, I'm not sure if that's the case on this one, but if you have something where you have actually earth moving to do, then it will take quite a while for your PC to... now to get all the math done to calculate every single bump in the road, and I will show you guys that in a little bit later. But let's get here started. As you can see, we have certain parts of the house. I did finish the lower part here beforehand, so at this point we could put the concrete in. I think that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna click on the pump here. And one thing I want to say here right now, because I played this a little bit beforehand, just so I can do stuff and you guys are not gonna have to watch me struggling through everything. We are going to... Now what? Oh, oops. I accidentally clicked on the wrong truck here. So if you want... Did it again. Oh, I'm starting to think... What? What's the problem here? Walk the worker to the blah 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 blah. Yes, yes, I know that. So can we start this? See, I'm still struggling enough with it. Okay, hopefully I'm far enough over. If not, I have to readjust the truck a little bit. Okay, yeah, that is the problem. I see. Yeah, this is not gonna work. So we're gonna put the whole works here back together and drive on the construction site a little bit more. Now I will say that much, the driving in this simulation, you will have to get used to that. It's different. Okay. And there is an indoor camera, as you can see here, but if you are used to the cockpits from construction simulator, then you will be disappointed. But this is not what this game's focuses on. Conworld, just so you guys know, is made by actual engineers that have experience with actual construction, and that's where Conworld's appeal, I guess, is in. Is that you actually follow real-life procedures much more so than in Construction Simulator. And you will see the difference here right away once I'm actually starting to pump. R? Or B? Can't remember. So here you can see how the concrete is going on the... Oh, it's too high. What am I doing here? Wow, this looks terrible. It actually takes some skill, guys. It really does take some skill to get this concrete in the right way. And you can, well, I don't want to say cheat, but you can use the mouse to move your concrete all about. And you can see this is, I mean, there's going to be, as I said before, there's a lot more depth to it than meets the eye. Now we need this little guy here. There, that's the one I wanted. There we go. This way I can get around this, I hope. There, made it. I have to say, it's a little bit annoying with the... Can we open that, please? Oh, V. My bad. Okay. so you have to get in there. So here you can see now what the next part has to be, or what the next step is, and that is leveling the concrete out. And by the looks of it, I did not use enough concrete by any stretch of the imagination. No, I have not. Should have used a lot more. See, we have enough in some spots, but not enough in others. And once you actually level it all out, you'll see that we don't have enough concrete by any stretch of the imagination. So in here you can see now how you have to work on it, and it's actually a process. It's this is where the difference between Construction Simulator and Conworld is really apparent. Is in how in depth those processes are really simulated. Because as you know, in Construction Simulator you would, and that's fine. Construction Simulator is more, in those regards, more of a game than a simulator, really, which is perfectly fine. But if you want to experience a little bit more of a quote-unquote hardcore version of the Construction Simulator, then this here, Conworld, is definitely your go-to, I think. Now obviously there is still, in a real world scenario, there would be a ton more work involved to get this concrete slab done nicely, completely flat and whatnot. You would have to use boards and all kinds of different things. And not only this little tool here. But you get kind of the idea. So, and now we're gonna have a look here at another part of the game, or another construction site, just to show you the variety of tasks that you're gonna have there. And it's really, this is the only thing that's a little bit annoying, I have to admit, is the part where you have to endure the description every time. So first of all, what we're gonna do here, by the way, is building the foundation for a roller coaster. And I'm gonna show you guys the amount of work that you have to put in there. So, now you guys seen that part. Now we're gonna go ahead and take some reinforcement, some steel reinforcement. Those cages here is what steel reinforcement is. And here you can see again that there is a lot more well, how should I say that? There's a lot more physics to it than there is in Construction Simulator. In Construction Simulator, yes, those parts will swing too to an extent, but nowhere near as pronounced as they do here. So that is a big difference. So, and now that the reinforcement is in, we are going to the final step, and that is taking the Putzmeister. Driving close to the piling, and once we're close to the piling, we're gonna fill her up with concrete. And now, last but not least, This is the last step of the process. And you can see here our piling is done. So as I said, last but not least, I'm going to show you guys some groundwork and how that is different from what you see in Construction Simulator. So guys, yeah, I guess you see now what I meant when I said, okay, the graphic and whatnot, there is a difference for sure. Or it's not as nice to look at as... no. It is not as nice to look at as the Construction Simulator. There is no doubt about that. But that's not the point of the game in this case. This here is more, well, the simulation. Let's look from the inside here. It is more the simulation of groundwork to a much higher extent than it is. Oh, no. To a much higher extent than it would be on the Construction Simulator for the most part. I mean, yes, the Construction Simulator is close, but it just seems like there is a higher resolution on the groundwork compared to what you do in Construction Simulator. Oops. My bad. And really, in all reality, I should have... I should have the truck here beside me and load it into the truck, but it's all good. The only thing, and I even went so far as to tell this to the developers, is what I would like to see is a more analog input. Because as of right now it feels very digital, even using the sticks. There is no fine control really in this in what we do. And that's another nice thing here. You can switch attachments and can test out different attachments, like for example this one here. But this pretty much concludes our little look at the game here. And I sure hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of the game. There will be an in-depth review where I'm going a little bit more in-depth as to what the company is, what it is for, what is this meant to be, and all these things. This is, as I said, just the first look here quickly to show you guys some of the basics. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day. Until next time, God bless.